The movie Spotlight was a great representation of good journalism and great individual investigation by all four of the main characters in the story. One of the first things I noticed in the film was the use of the terms on and off the record. Before interviewing someone, one of the journalists would say this is on the record. Although in the professional world, many business people do understand how journalism works. So prior to any interview starting, you would see the interviewer would announce, "I'll say this off the record." Or in one instance during the movie when Mr. Garabedian was talking to Mike, Mr. Garabedian said, "Nothing on the record. This entire thing will be off the record. No phones, no notes, nothing." I think this just goes to show how important research really is in the journalism industry. Going along with that, when the interviewee did say, "I want to keep this off the record," you would see the journalist would respect those wishes, as a journalist should do. And the reason for this would be to keep the trust of the source that you have, so that perhaps you could use the source more often than once, like we saw many times in the film. For example, it would be more increasingly difficult for the journalists to get their sources to open up to them at the beginning, so they eased them into it, and then they got the trust of them at the end of the film, and that's when they really got this research that they needed. It just goes to show the amount of time really shows how hard an investigation like a big story like this needs hard work and investigation. To get the truth out of the Catholic Church, it took a lot of time. During the movie, you saw the investigations went from the summer of 2001 all the way up until the story was published in January of 2002. And I think this is going to happen more and more. You see investigations with the technology that we have, more and more investigations from previous are going to start becoming solved.